Hi everyone, in this video I'll be talking about the structure of an HTML document. As we know that every web page, structure of every web page is defined by HTML. Let's take a look. Here I have a web page, Amazon web page, which I have already opened. So if you see the layout of this web page, the structure of this web page is also defined by HTML. Any web page you open, the structure is defined by HTML. If you right click on a web page and click on inspect, right? If you see, you can on the right hand side, you will be able to see the structure or the actual code of the web page. So if you see here, and if I show you at the high level, then at this elements tab, if you see, this is the basic structure of an HTML document. So any web page you open, right, you can see the basic structure of an HTML document, how the structure, how the HTML is actually used, how we are using HTML to actually lay the foundation of any web page. If you again open any web page, let's see, this is the Google page, right? And again, if you click on inspect, and here also if you see the same thing, right? We have the document type HTML, we have this HTML tag, and then we have head, we have body, and this HTML. So this is the basic structure of any HTML document. Here also this is the basic structure of any HTML document. Now let's take a look and try to create a basic HTML file using this structure and try to understand the basic structure of an HTML document. To write or to use an HTML file, I am using the code editor Visual Studio Code. The installation process of the Visual Studio Code, we have already shared the videos initially. So you can go through those videos and take a look at the setup process of using Visual Studio Code. You can always use any other editor also, like Notepad, Sublime Text, or any other editor for creating your HTML files. I prefer Visual Studio Code because it comes up with a lot of extra features as well. We will talk about those features as we go throughout this course. After you have opened Visual Studio Code, I have just created a folder. You can create a folder and open it here inside VS Code. And then now inside this folder, let's create a file. To create any HTML file, we use .html extension. So you can name the file as index and you can say index.html. So the index.html indicates that this is the HTML file. So all the HTML file comes with .html extension. As we know, to create the basic layout, the first thing we specify is the doctype HTML. Doctype HTML tells the browsers that this is the latest version of HTML which we are using. When you write only doctype HTML, it tells that we are using the latest version of HTML to the browser. So this is the document type, which is HTML type, and this is the latest version we are using. Another tag which we use is the HTML tag. This is the tag. So I'm saying the word tag. Tag means a container basically. So in the HTML field, you can, when you're writing HTML document, here if you see, we have this angular brackets open and close. This indicates a tag. So anything you're writing inside this opening angular bracket and closing is a tag. And once you put a slash here, it becomes a closing tag. So this is an opening tag and this is a closing tag. So it acts as a container of your web page. Anything you want to contain inside it. So one tag can contain multiple tags inside it. So when you say about HTML tag, it is the bigger container or a root of a web page. That means everything is present inside this HTML tag. It is a root of a web page. Here the two main things which comes up is one is the header tag and another is the body tag. So there are two things which are present. Well, what is head tag and what is body tag? Head tag tells us or gives us the information about the web page. It tells us what this web page is about. Any of the information, any metadata about the web page, all these things are present inside the head tag. Like for example, we can specify the title of our web page. Title, like when you read a book, you have a title of a book. You know that this book is about, like the title tells you about the book, like what is the content inside the book. Similarly, when you specify a title of a web page, you tell what this web page is about, what is the information which is contained inside this web page. So that is all present inside the title tag. So let's say for now I am giving the title as Learning HTML. Since we are learning HTML, let's name it as Learning HTML. So one thing which you can put inside header tag is the title. Now body tag. Body tag is the heart of your web page. Basically anything, whatever you are seeing on the screen, all those things are present inside the body tag. Whatever you put inside the body tag will be displayed on the screen. Whatever you want your users, your customers to read and see is present inside the body tag. So let's say, suppose you want to show your name or you want to present any text, right? Suppose I'm using this tag, which is h1 tag, which displays a header. So here I am saying, right, that learning, suppose I'm displaying any text, right, like learning HTML from intern Shala, something like this. So this text, whatever you have put inside the body tag, will be displayed on a web page. Let's save it. Now, how do you run this file? How do you see it on a browser, right? You have to execute this. You have to give it to the browser so that you can see your web page. First thing you need to do, inside Visual Studio Code, we have extensions. If you see on the left hand side, you will have this icon of extensions. Even if you don't have, you can go on the view tab at the top and click on extensions. You will get this extensions. Once you click on this extensions, it will show you all the extensions which are present. I am searching for this extension, which is live server extension. You can go and type live server here. It will open this. After you open this, you see, right, more than 42.3 million people have already installed this extension. So this is what does this extension do? It creates or it launches a local server for your application. That means if you want to run any HTML file, if you run it with live server, it will create a server for you. And that server has a live reloading capability. Live reloading capability means anytime you do any changes to your HTML file, any changes you do, you will not have to rerun it again. It will automatically, all the changes will be displayed on the screen. We will see how it works. First of all, you go and install it. I have already installed it, so I'm not reinstalling it again. You can go and install this live server extension. Maybe it works directly, or maybe you will have to restart your Visual Studio Code after installing it. Then when you go to your file, you just need to right click and click on open with live server. Once you click on open with live server, it opens a server for you. It creates a server, localhost server for us, and it runs our file on this server. So our file is index.html. This file, it is running here, and whatever you are displaying inside the body tag, here, like this is the body tag, anything you are displaying inside the body tag is displayed on the web page directly. And as I said, we have a title. This title, like learning HTML, this is a title which is present here on the tab, browser tab. So this is the learning HTML, which is the tag, title name of your web page, which comes here at the top, and anything you are presenting inside the body will be displayed here at the bottom. You can display another one also. Like if I say my name is Anshika and I want to display it. So here also, if you say, it will come here on the web page. And see, I didn't have to reload the web page. So how it is getting reloaded? Automatically, whatever I am writing here, all those changes are coming here on the browsers also. So how this is happening? This is happening with the help of live server, which we have installed. Okay. So this is how the basic structure of the web page looks like. I hope it is clear to you. We have three things. First is the Doctype HTML. Next is the HTML tag. Inside this HTML tag, which is the root of the web page, we have another tags, which is the header tag, which contains the information about the web page. And we have body tag, which contains whatever you want to display on the web page. So this is the basic structure of the HTML document. This is all in this video. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye-bye.